Hi, I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about the syllabus for this class, but before we get into that, I wanted to let you know why you were in this math enrichment class. Okay, math enrichment is the baby steps that's going to make your math for healthcare class make more sense to you. Okay, you were placed in this class because of your ACT or AccuPlacer scores. They weren't quite high enough to get you into math for healthcare. So we're going to let you go ahead and take math for healthcare, but we also want you to go through math enrichment at the same time to get those baby steps in there. Okay. So in this enrichment class, you're going to see those remedial topics, or you might see it some extra practice on what we're doing in the math for healthcare class. It just kind of varies throughout the semester. Okay. You'll be doing this class right alongside your math for healthcare. A lot of times the topics are going to overlap. These first couple weeks it doesn't, because I want to get some basic math in. But once we get past the first unit in math for healthcare, you'll start seeing this math enrichment class really line up with math for healthcare. Okay. At that point, sometimes it's going to be easier to do math enrichment first before your math for healthcare assignments, and then sometimes it'll be easier to do math for healthcare assignments first and then do the math enrichment. So just kind of play it by ear, and if you're completely lost on one or the other, try that other class first. Okay. So let's look at the syllabus, and I've got the syllabus in Moodle there for you, so you can print it off and look through it there. Just come back to it if you have questions, whatever you need to. My instructor information is listed here. It's also on the Moodle page over there on the right hand side. You guys really don't care about that stuff. Let me scroll to the good stuff. Okay, so textbooks and materials. What do you need for this class? There is no textbook. Okay, we're going to follow along with your Math for Healthcare textbook. So you don't have to buy anything extra for this class. Additional course materials, a calculator, the same one you're using for your Math for Healthcare. Okay. Do not use your cell phone. I want you using a little basic calculator. Everything we do in math enrichment is going to be done in Moodle. Okay. So have your contingency plan ready. If things aren't working due to technology stuff, you're going to have to figure it out. Okay. So don't wait till the last minute to do these assignments. Okay, course activities and assignments. I've highlighted in yellow the pieces I want to talk about, okay? The new week is going to open on Sunday at 1 a.m., well, except this first week, since we start on Monday. But typically, your weeks are going to open Sunday 1 a.m., and they're going to be due the following Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay, so you have all week to do this work. And like I said, sometimes it's going to be easier to see the math for healthcare information first. Okay, so do this towards the end of the week. But for this first unit worth, first couple weeks, you could probably do the math enrichment before you do math for healthcare. Okay, because it's just getting in some basic math stuff. You can look in your textbook through Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is basic math skills. But anyways, weeks are going to open on Sunday. They'll be due Saturday at 8 p.m. Now, each week you're going to see a lesson and a homework. Okay. The lesson is going to be the lecture material. It's going to have the videos and examples and definitions, and just you can take notes over that so that it will help you with the homework. You have to complete the lesson before the homework will open. Okay. Once you get the lesson done, you can do your homework for math enrichment. You have an unlimited number of attempts on those homework questions, so there's no reason why you can't have 100, but I need you to at least make a 70%. Okay. The way the weights are done in here, your homework that you're working on is going to count for 50% of your grade. I'm also going to have to pull in the Math for Healthcare unit exams, and those are going to count for the other half of this class. Okay. So the exams that you're taking in Math for Healthcare are also going to count towards your math enrichment grade. All right, because this enrichment class is supposed to be helping you out in your Math for Healthcare class. So we don't take any tests in the math enrichment. Okay, your exams are going to actually come from your Math for Healthcare class. So half of your grade in math enrichment is homework. The other half is the exams from Math for Healthcare. The enrichment class is supposed to be going right along with the Math for Healthcare. So if you find yourself in a position that you need to withdraw from one or the other, you have to withdraw from both. Okay, so you need to be taking these at the same time. All right, so if you decide to drop Math for Healthcare, you need to drop Math Enrichment as well, or vice versa. If you think you need to drop Math Enrichment, you also need to drop Math for Healthcare. Please talk to me before you drop any of my classes, okay? But just know that if you are going to drop one, you do need to drop both. Academic integrity, don't cheat. Support services are available at that link. Communication, the rest of this is pretty much the same as what we're seeing in Math for Healthcare, okay? Course outline, it's pretty basic. Each week you're going to have a reading, a lesson to do, and a homework to do, and that's it. Okay, it's not supposed to overwhelm you or anything like that. This is just a 1 credit course, so it's not going to be anything too strenuous on you. Okay, that's just some baby steps. Important dates here. You know, you've got them listed. Labor Day on that Monday, September 6th, but this is an online class that really doesn't bother us too much. We won't have any midterm exams, so you don't have to worry about that. Last day to drop the class is in November. We will be out for Thanksgiving holiday. Okay, so that week we won't have anything to do. Final exams is going to be December 7th through 13th, but again, we don't do exams, so that's not really going to apply to our class either. So, all right, I guess that's wrapping me up. Thank you.